good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nkechi, but my channel's name is Pretty Nke's World. Please do subscribe to my channel. Always turn on your notification bell so that you'll be aware when I drop any new video. On today's topic, I'm going to be comparing Lagos and Benin City. I've been in Lagos for 3 months now. I relocated from Benin to Lagos about 3 months ago. I've stayed in Benin for more than 20 years. So job actually brought me to Lagos. So though I've been coming to Lagos for vacation, maybe a 2-week or a month vacation during my children's holiday, we just let's travel down to Lagos, catch our fun and go back to Benin. But staying in Lagos permanently for now, I discovered that there's a whole lot of difference between Benin and Lagos. Just coming for those 2-week or a month vacation hasn't really opened my eye to see those comparisons. But staying in Lagos now on a stretch for 3 months has really made me know that there's a huge difference between Lagos and Benin City. First on my comparison list is food. Food in Lagos is cheaper than food in Benin City. I don't know, some of you might be surprised and like, how is that possible? Is it possible for food in Lagos to be cheaper than Benin? Yes, it is. I've heard it before, I didn't believe it. But I had to bring down all my food from Benin. I bought all my groceries, all my food stuff, all my non-perishable items from Benin, thinking, oh, for the next 2 months I won't have anything to buy in Lagos except meats, because of course I can't bring down meats from Benin, you know. So when I got to the market, this Aja market in Lagos, I'm like, the meat I got for 4,500. In Benin City, I'll get it for 10,000 naira. I'm not kidding you. I was shocked. I felt, oh, I think it's only their meat that is cheap here. I don't think everything is like that. So I had to carry out my investigation. I found out that things are actually, every other thing is actually do cheaper in Lagos than Benin City. And a friend of mine even told me, oh, okay, if I had known you are bringing down foodstuffs from Benin, I would have stopped you. I would have stopped you from bringing down foodstuff from Benin City, because we actually get them cheaper here. If you even go to Oyingbo market, my dear, it's times 10 cheaper. It's times 10 cheaper, I'm not kidding you. That's one of the things I've discovered, I must confess. Secondly, clothes. Clothes is cheaper in Lagos. You would ask me why. Why? Because you get them to buy on wholesale prices. We all know of the popular Balogun market, Idumota. Yes, those places you get goods to buy on wholesale prices, because even people from Benin City come to that market to buy the same clothes that they are going to sell back in Benin City in their boutiques. So you actually get clothes cheaper in Lagos. If you want Turkey wear, you want UK wear, you want US, Vietnam, you get it on wholesale price. It's not as if it's cheap, because we all know everything is expensive now. But if I mean cheap, I mean you are getting them on wholesale price. But in Benin, we have a lot of retailers there. I don't think there's a wholesale shop in Benin for clothes. I don't really know. I've never seen though. So I just came to that conclusion that yeah, clothes is actually cheaper to buy in Lagos than Benin City. Then third on my list is security. Well, in terms of security, I know actually no place is secured, but if you want to compare Benin and Lagos, which is more secured, I'll give it to Lagos. Because in Lagos, we have a lot of estates. You can just see a street with 5 houses and they will just give it a name. For example, the Johnson's estate. It will just be boldly written there with a lot of security men at the entrance. And they won't allow you enter if you don't call your host. Your host has to call them. Your host must call them to give you entrance into the estate. So you can just imagine that level of security. They don't just allow anybody in. As in, there are people you don't want to see. You can just tell the security man, oh, I don't know this person, and the person will be left hanging on the gate. So in terms of security, Lagos is more secure because of the number of estates. The number of estates we have in Lagos. And each estate has security men mounted on the gate. But in Benin City, I can't remember of any estate. I can't remember any estate's name. But I think there used to be one, though that one I don't even know if it exists anymore. It's no longer well managed. So in fact, conclusively, in Benin City, we don't have estates there. You know, all the streets are opened. All the streets are open. Though security is a personal thing, so you can't just really base your conclusion on that. But if you are making comparisons, like I earlier said, Lagos is more secured than Benin City. Then on my list, entertainment. Oh, Lagos is a very entertaining place. There's never a dull moment. There's never a dull moment in Lagos. There's never a dull moment in Lagos, I must confess. We have a lot of malls, a lot of cinemas, beaches, restaurants, you know. If you are not the reserved type, if you know how to catch your phone, you are going to enjoy living in Lagos. That is, if you have the money to spend, you are going to enjoy living in Lagos. But in Benin City, it's not as if we don't have cinemas in Benin City, but it's not much. It's not much. I think in Benin City we have just, I think 2 or 3 cinemas, and that's all. But in Lagos, it's not like that. You have them everywhere. You have them everywhere. You come outside because there's a whole lot of people. You tend to see people everywhere. The nightlife here is superb. The nightlife in Lagos is superb. You see shops opened 7 p.m., 8 p.m. You see shops still opened. That's what I forgot to mention when I talked about security. In Lagos, when they close their shop, you'll still be able to see the clothes displayed, their goods displayed, and they'll be like, is this shop closed or opened? And the person working with me will tell me, they've closed. I'm like, and they just displayed their goods like this. Why? Because it's secured. The security men in the estates, they are watching over those goods. But in Benin, it's not like that. 6 p.m. you see everywhere is calm already. Everybody has packed and go back to their houses. You know, so the nightlife in Lagos is wow, it's superb. In Benin City, there are some parts that have that nightlife, but it's not, I don't know, everybody is scared. They want to go inside on time. They don't want to move at night because of the things happening in the country right now. Then job opportunities. In terms of job opportunities, we all know, I don't think we have to even argue that the job opportunities in Lagos is far better than that of Benin City. It's not as if you won't get jobs in Benin, but in the private sector in Benin, the private firms, they pay you maybe 20,000 naira, 15. I even heard some receive 10,000. You know, but you can't blame them because we don't have a lot of industries in Benin compared to Lagos. But in Lagos, you see industries, both in the private and the government sector, and the pay is better. In the Lagos private sector, you can be paid up to 80,000 naira. 90,000, even 120,000. I'm talking about the government sector now, and some even pay far better than that 120 that I even mentioned. You can imagine. But all boils down to what are you spending it on. That brings me to the housing costs in Lagos. Housing in Lagos is expensive. You see a decent accommodation, like a 3-bedroom accommodation in a decent environment. I mean, like the airport and Jare of Benin City, where the Bajebos in quotes stays in Benin City. You can get it for 800,000, 900,000. If it's too expensive, 1.2 million. But in Lagos here, or like on the mainland now, you can get for 1.2 and above. Why on the island from 3 million and above? You can imagine now, how much are you receiving? How much are you receiving? The houses in Lagos is too expensive. In some parts of the island like Ikoyi, VI, some people pay rent of 10 million a year. I'm not kidding you, it's a fact. I've seen it. Pay rent of 10 million, pay rent of 8 million, you can imagine. You can imagine. Then transport is way too expensive in Lagos. Like if you are coming from Aja to Ikate, if I mean Aja, not Sangote, do a part, just Aja, just after the Jubilee Bridge to Ikate, not a far distance. You would, for Uber, you pay like 3,000 naira, 3,200, 3,500, it depends on. But in Benin City, for such distance, you pay maybe 200 or 300. Now you can imagine the difference. So I don't know, the life here in Lagos, fine, it's fun, very stressful because of the huge traffic, though they are working on the road now. Because of the huge traffic, compared to Benin, we don't have such choked up traffic. You know, there might be traffic in some places, but before you say Jack Robinson, it has cleared off. As in, you can time yourself, oh, I'm going to, from Airport Road to New Benin Market, and I'm going to be back in 30 minutes or in 1 hour. And you can be able to stick to your time. But in Lagos, my dear, you don't predict, you don't say in the next 1 hour, I'm going to meet up with you. Sorry! In the next 5 hours, you'll be on the traffic. So, as you are going out of your house, just take each day. In Lagos, people take each day as it comes. People take each day as it comes. So that's why it's best when you are renting a house in Lagos, it's better you put your kids in a school that is in the estate you live in. That will help you to minimize your stress a little bit. And if you are the working class mom that goes to work, just know you have to have a house help that will help you pick down your kids and take them home. Because if you are thinking, oh, when I close to work, like in Benin, I close by 4, my kid stays for extra classes, so by 4 I'll go pick them, they will go home together. Sorry, it's not like that in Lagos. It's not like that in Lagos, because you can be stuck in the traffic for like 2-3 hours and your kids will just be stranded in school. That's why most working class parents have house helps in Lagos. I can't blame them. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Then thirdly, I think I've mentioned everything on my list. I don't know, let me just go through. I've mentioned food, mentioned clothes, mentioned how the mannerisms of people. Lagos people. I'm like, what God, I almost get pissed one day. I think I was driving, because if it was in Benin, because you know now I'm used to this Benin calm and gentle life, your way, as in the way they do things in Benin and all that. And people will always tend to tell you, oh, those that stays in Benin, they are too ras, they are too this. But people in Lagos are worse, even those on the island. They are worse. If you just do anything, you just start hearing them speaking their Yoruba, insulting you. And if you are not a Yoruba person, you won't even hear a thing. In Lagos, they don't care to know if you are a woman driving. Even if you want to reverse, if it's in Benin, they will pause and wait till you finish reversing your car. But in Lagos, they don't care. They will just be driving past you. You will expect them to wait and pause for you to reverse your car, but they don't really care. They will just be driving past you, and you will even be the one scared that they should not bash your car. The people in Lagos, there's no patience. They don't have patience. They're always in a hurry. I'm like, I had to ask someone, where are you hurrying to? Even if it's work, you're already late. You will still get to your working place. Where are you? Can't you just wait for me to turn my car? They will just be driving. It's only few, if I mean few, very few people that will just say, okay, let me just wait. And the waiting, I mean, their car will be so close to your own, because they don't want to lose any minutes. Immediately you turn your car, they follow suit. So Lagos life is stressful, but I guess with time you just get used to the kind of life. You adjust. That's why we are human beings. We can adapt to any environment, to any situation. So that has been my comparison of Benin and Lagos. At least for now, I'm still studying. I'm still studying. As I see more, I'll gist it to you guys. So I'm going to end this today. I'm going to upload my next video soon. Please turn on your notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Bye.